The big shift is going from being scared of the how, terrified of the how, to being excited about it, to being energized by it. So what do I mean by this? When we want to create something in our lives, we want to manifest something, and we don't a lot of times because we micromanage. We're like, okay, are you doing it right? Life, God, source, consciousness. When is it coming? Not in this way. I'm waiting for it to come through this door and closing off to looking at any of the other ones. We have this anxiety of, I need it done. We have a desire that is already born from something that has already been created. It is done. This is just fact. If you want it, that means it's done. You're not sourcing from nothing. You are sourcing from something that has already been created. Your mind thinks in a linear way so that it can exist in this physical reality. But the truth is, there is no linear time. And so you are already sourcing from that which is done. It has already been created. That desire is already there. But when we have a desire and we get this anxiety of, how do I make it happen? There's so much pressure on this. This has to work. We close ourselves off to the whole point, the thrill, the excitement of, how's this going to happen? I am so freaking excited. So are you doing that in your reality? Are you closing yourself off to the possibilities, to the opportunities? Are you dancing with life, or are you shutting it off? You came here to be all that you are. You came here to experience the fullness of life, to dance with. When we identify with the ego, we go into this, right, I gotta make it happen. There was a beautiful meme going around, which was, anxiety and depression is when you think you have to figure it out yourself. Ease and peace is when you hand it over to God. When you understand that you're not the only one doing it. It's a lot of pressure if you think like your little ego has to figure out all of life. How about all the synchronicities? How about all the random people and all the things that they add on to your life? How about the weather that can change and, change circumstances? How about really like natural disasters and things that you can't control? They're unforeseen things. This is life co-creating with you. So you have to face the fact that it's not all on you. But the ego continues telling you that it is. So, working on, and this is the invitation with this one, working on being excited, shifting from being terrified of the how to getting excited about the how. Wow, I want this. I am so excited to see how life is going to make it happen. I want it and it's done. I don't have to micromanage. I just know that I'm going to follow the next feel-good feeling, the next impulse, and it will lead me there. I don't have to know the how. I just get to sit back and enjoy the ride. Are you open to that? Don't get confused. This does not mean not taking action. It takes courage to act on those impulses. It takes courage when you feel this relationship isn't right for me. This job isn't right for me. It takes freaking a lot of courage to walk away from that. To this thing calls me, and following that and saying no to other things, it can often be terrifying. Allowing yourself to do that. But for you to be able to take those big steps, it's first important to train yourself to take the little steps. You're getting something for lunch. Instead of this, right, this is what's good for me, this is what by the book says I should have. This plate calls me. This meal calls me. I don't know why. I really should be eating this. But this calls me. Allowing that. You're stretching your receptivity muscle. You're stretching the muscle of allowing yourself to feel good. To allow yourself to feel good, you have to allow yourself and choose to no longer feel bad. I allow myself to not suffer. It's allowed for me to not hate my life. It's allowed for me to just be thriving. Keep coming back into this. And below is an incredibly powerful experience, 21 days of transformation to support you in that, because that change happens when you do something for a minimum of 21 days. And anyway, I'm not going to go into it. Freaking phenomenal. New every day. Takes you out of your comfort zone. Also creates nourishment for you and your soul. Check it out below. On this note, let us take a deep inhale into the body. And exhaling out. Let it go. May you remember today the powerful co-creator that you are in your life, and may you embody that with every cell of your being. Many blessings.